Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, back at you with another video on a Tuesday night during the Los Angeles Lakers versus Los Angeles Clippers game right now. Currently, the Clippers 108-102 over the Lakers in the fourth quarter. My man, Dice just got kicked in the tool bag. Woo! Man, felt that over here. I hope everyone's having a good night, man. This game was a lot better than I anticipated. Still a lot of time left in this game. Could go either way, but starting to feel like maybe the Lakers won't have enough firepower here. If they had just like 3 less turnovers right now, they'd probably be winning this game. But they just, every time they get a chance to make a game of this, they do something to make it less of a game of this. So shout out to everyone who's pulling up during the game. I don't usually do shows during the game. There's a lot of people watching, not a lot of people probably tuning in right now. So shout out to those who pulled up right now. I wanted to touch on this Terry Rozier trade that went down this morning. I did a video earlier talking about the Adrian Griffin firing with the Milwaukee Bucks. So go ahead and check out that video from earlier if you haven't seen it already. And like I said, thanks for all the support. Thanks for everyone who checked it out earlier. And so let's talk about this deal right now. This deal kind of came out of nowhere from the standpoint of you didn't hear like any big talk about him going to Miami, but we did hear talk about Miami pulling out of DeJounte Murray talks a couple days ago, and this appears to be the reason why. So I like the move for Miami. They get a scoring guard, the guy who can get going and get you buckets in the playoffs. Not known as a defender, but they've got enough guys over there. They got shooters. They got Bam. They got Jimmy. They got guys over there who can help hide him on defense. But this is a massive upgrade over Kyle Lowry over there in Miami. And Miami, his body's falling everywhere in this game. Miami was already a team that gave Boston trouble. Cam looked like he got hurt there. Miami is already a team that gives Boston trouble. And now you go and add a former Celtic in Terry Rozier, who can score in the playoffs and play well and get hot in a hurry. And man, this doesn't look good for Cam at all. That does not look like a good injury. Hope Cam's okay. So definitely going to make these Eastern Conference playoffs a little bit more contentious now. I thought at one point, me and Kareem talked about this last night about Miami potentially being one of the teams who could get into the Atlanta trade talks, if not for Murray, but to take on D'Lo, because they basically would be getting D'Lo for free. So now maybe this swoops in a little bit to where Charlotte slides in there, and it may end up being a third team in the Lakers-Atlanta deal if the Lakers do decide to pay that price for DeJounte Murray. So I'm curious what you guys think about that move from Miami. Do you like the move from Miami? I love it for Miami. It's a no-brainer for Miami. I think it's not a bad deal for Charlotte either. You get out from under Terry Rozier's contract. You get Kyle Lowry's an expiring contract. Maybe you look to move him again to take in someone else's longer-term salary and get a little extra value there on the Rozier deal. And worst comes to worst, you can always buy him out and send him on his way. But I think they will look to trade him first, and then they will kind of go from there. If I'm the Lakers, I really don't have any interest in Kyle Lowry, even on a buyout right now. He doesn't really give you anything at this point of his career. He was pretty terrible this year in Miami, and he's just a much, much older player at this point. So if it came down to where like a Chris Paul or a Kyle Lowry got bought out, I would go Chris Paul over Kyle Lowry just because he has more to offer. But outside of that, I love the deal from Miami. Offensively, this makes them get another guy who can drop 30 in a playoff game, and gives Coach Eric Spoelstra another tool in his toolbox there to throw at teams in the playoffs. So interesting to see. That's one person off the list for DeJounte Murray. Let's see what happens with New York, because if New York goes in another direction and goes after someone to replace quickly, like a Jordan Clarkson, Colin Sexton, DeMar DeRozan, one of those guys, then perhaps maybe even D'Lo. Then that takes them out of the running for both Bruce Brown and Murray. So as these teams start to make these deals early, it takes some players off the board as far as competition and trades for the Lakers, which is why I've always felt the Lakers are probably going to wait back and try to see if these prices come down a little bit, because if Terry Rozier got a first-round pick there, then DeJounte Murray is probably worth more than that. And then when you look around the league, someone like Bruce Brown right now, they might want a first, but they may settle for a couple seconds later on. So curious to think what you guys think about that. Like I said, this is a live stream, but I'm not expecting too much participation tonight because it's the second half in the fourth quarter of the Lakers-Clippers game. But my guy Lowe is going live on Bleacher Report after the game. So I wanted to make sure I got my show out the way, because I'm definitely going to be tuning into my brother do his post game on Bleacher Report. That's huge. That's huge. That's a great accomplishment. Salute to my brother there pulling that off. He's on the PSF app right now with LA Sports Live covering this Laker game live. And then he heads on over to Bleacher Report at the end of it to do his post game on Bleacher Report. So shout out my guy Low, man, for pulling on off. That's an incredible accomplishment, man. And I'm proud of it, man. That's dope. So shout out to everyone who's pulling up the building right now. We got Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Appreciate you pulling up. I know it's a game on right now, so appreciate you tuning in. Mr. 60 Cent DJ in the building. He's got a stream going over right now covering the Laker game live. Shout out to DJ, man. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Going to sub the DJ over there at Lakers of 5 if you have not done so already. Craig, what's going on? Thanks for pulling up again, man. I appreciate you. Joe Swish Ramirez, Jeff Hip Hop Ray, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. I know there's a big game going on right now, an exciting game. This game is closer than I thought it would be, but I'll get here and I'll catch this game with you guys as it winds down here. Lakers are competing. What's up, big baby? Yeah, they are competing, but just get the feeling they're just going to run out of gas here in the end and lack the firepower to keep up with Harden, Paul George, Kawhi, Russ, Norm Powell. These guys that can just get buckets at will here, and the Lakers are going to potentially run out of gas here, but we'll see. I'm proud of the way they're playing. It's a 4-point game right now with 9.5 minutes left. D'Lo's having himself a great game. AD's having a great game. Vando's energy is all over the place. D'Lo just shakes on Powell. Bang, just another bucket right there. 108-106. Los Angeles Lakers are within 2 points in this game. I'm proud of them the way they're playing. Obviously, no moral victories here, but I'm absolutely proud of this team right now. D'Angelo Russell has 27 points, 9 for 17, 4 of 9 for 3. Anthony Davis, 26 and 11. We have Austin Reeves with 10. You got Rui Hachimura with 11. You got Taurean Prince with 9. And you got Jared Vanderbilt with 8. Like I said, Vanderbilt's energy and activity has been great. Probably the last week or so. Right around the time that D'Lo started taking off again is when Vando started to look right. I don't think that's a coincidence. But man, this game is a lot closer than we anticipated. Now we got the Lakers within 2 points here. A little about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter here. So Clippers may be playing down to the competition a little bit, but no LeBron James out there tonight. And shout out to the Lakers for going to make the game out of this, man. And I really love what I'm seeing from Vando here in this game. That should have been a foul there. Offensive foul they call on Austin Reeves. Yeah. So I don't know if the Lakers are going to have enough firepower here, guys, to finish this off. But man, I hope they do. I'm wishing they do. Just not sure if they're going to be able to, man. Cam Reddish, I saw. Look, at first I was worried. I thought that was an Achilles, man. But I got the sound off because I'm doing the live. But I saw him go down. It didn't look like a good injury, but it looks like he started to go to the bench and then came back in. Sprained ankle? Okay, cool. His own fault going up. Funny to block a shot. Hey, man, I'll take the effort trying to block a shot at anything in a game like this, man. D'Angelo Russell looks more comfortable out there. Well, yeah, I mean, he's put in the position to play his position with the ball in his hands and play free. Nothing more scarier than a player playing free out there. And he's playing free with confidence. And when you're a scorer, that's all you really need. The ball in your hands. Being able to play your position, get to your spots, and play with confidence. A guy like D'Lo with his skill set, you give him that, and he can get going in a hurry, man. FYF Sports Debates. What's going on, my man Lamont? Thanks for pulling up, brother. Lakers have the momentum. They do right now. I just don't know if they're gonna have enough firepower to finish this off, Lamont. When you look out there on the floor, and you got Kawhi, Paul George, James Harden, Norm Powell. These guys can light it up in it could be like neck to neck, and then a final like 90 seconds, they can lose by 10. You know what I mean? It's just these guys, when they start hitting shots. Paul George is just whatever he has in his stat sheet, he just feels quiet tonight. Kawhi, even when he was out there not missing a thing, it just felt quiet. He didn't feel like really loud buckets, even though Kawhi's got 21. Paul George has got 15. Like, it doesn't feel like that. You know what I mean? And that's why they didn't take the Lakers' heart tonight. So the Lakers have come to play, and man, come on, Taurean Prince. James Harden going, ooh, D'Lo blocks James Harden. Let's go, D'Lo. Oh, man. Oh, they got to score on this possession. There we go. Look at, man, shout out to D'Lo right there, man. Rejecting the beard, bro. Woo, man, give me that. D'Lo said, give me the loop, man. Okay, so, man, what a play from D'Lo. He's even trying to play defense here. He's trying to not get traded. Probably a little too late, but shout out to D'Angelo Russell, man. And shout out to the Lakers for making this a game. But I'm curious your guys' thought on that trade. I know there's a Laker game going on right now. Probably a horrible time to select this video, but like I said, my man Lowe's going live after the game on Bleacher Report, so I definitely wanted to get this video out the way and talk about this. But if you're catching this on the replay, put it in the comments section. Let me know what you think of of that trade and how you think it moves forward. Miami, not just for this year, but next year. Do you think Kyle Lowry gets moved again? Do you think he gets bought out? If he gets bought out, where do you think he goes? So these are all a lot of things that kind of unknown right now. Norm Powell from the corner. This is what I'm talking about, man. They just got so much firepower, man. Norm Powell looks like looks like dude from Raising Canaan. What's from Lou from Raising Canaan out there, man. AD just needs to like destroy these dudes here in the fourth quarter, not shoot fadeaway jump shots. AD, go to the basket. Vando with the rebound and the foul. Vando's activity tonight has been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic tonight for Vando, man. He's out there, he's working, he's hustling, he's playing. He's out there trying to earn this extension that he got, man. Shout out to Vando, man. But this is dude was just hitting him everywhere. So but yeah, so this could be as we got some trades that have popped off now. We got some things that are happening, and now it's like, okay, what's the next trade going to be? The Adrian Griffin move. You got the trade today with Terry Rozier, and now it's like you're going to start to kind of chip away and what kind of trades can be made here. You had the Pascal Siakam trade, so it's like what's next at this point, right? And the Lakers, I don't expect anything for at least the next 7 to 10 days as far as the DeJounte Murray decision. Maybe Bruce Brown moves a little sooner rather than later, and if the Lakers can try to make that deal happen without a first round pick, then I think they do it. If it requires a first round pick, they're probably not going to do it. I don't really know what other teams are going to be out there offering that pick if the Knicks go another route. So I think the Lakers are going to try to wait that out and see what Toronto really wants to do when it comes down to Bruce Brown, because I think it's a tough decision to sit and wait on it, because if everyone starts using their assets in another direction for these teams that are jumping early, then maybe Toronto kind of misses the party there. And Toronto has looked like a team that's been willing to act early so far in this season, man. You know, they moved OG, they moved Pascal, all of these like prior to February 1st. So they look like a team that's definitely ready to do business if they get the deal they like early enough. But it's all about them getting the deal they like early enough. And right now, they just haven't gotten it. And the Lakers are talking to them. Like I said last night, it felt like the Lakers were making their top priority, Bruce Brown, even over DeJounte Murray. I really think that the Lakers still feel that package for Murray is too expensive, a little pricey. I think they would like it to come down a little bit. And again, I've also said that Atlanta doesn't have to do this deal. There's no trade request or demand from DeJounte Murray. They're not out here saying they just have to get him out of here like he did something wrong or anything. It's just not a fit. And they're just looking to make a move, but they don't have to make a move. If they don't get a deal they absolutely love, they may wait till the summer. Or they may just get impatient, not risk injury, and try to take advantage of a seller's market when in the summer it's likely going to be a buyer's market. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they proceed with this. But outside of that, I just wanted to jump in and talk about this trade right now. End of this Laker game here, which is pretty good. Thank you all for tuning in, though. I told you guys earlier I wanted to cover this, but I did the Adrian Griffin video earlier. When I did this one now, and appreciate everyone who tuned in. I know it's a pretty good game going on right now. So for any of you guys who check this out later, let me know what you think in the comment sections. Who do you think won this trade? What do you think happens with Lowry here? And how do you think Rozier ends up playing in Miami come playoff time? What do you think he gives them? And do you think they could potentially be knock out Boston again in a playoff series now that they've added Terry Rozier? So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.